Okay, now let's get to the rent. What were you supposed to pay in rent to this nice lady who took you in? 75 a week, and you paid it? Yes, until you both lost your jobs. Yes, ma'am, and when did you lose your jobs? In August. And how long did you stay with Miss Williams? How long? Until October. How much were you supposed to pay to Miss Williams? I was supposed to pay $50 a week. And when did you stop paying? In August. So you owe her August, September. And when did you move out? In October, towards the end of the month, I believe the 28th. That's $375 for rent, right? Times 3, 125 times 3, $75 a month or a week. Said a week, a week, a week, a week, yeah, a week, right? Oh, 1,500 altogether. Well, that's 600 for her and 900 for him, if according to that. Oh, good. Well, that's what they didn't pay. You didn't pay that, correct? Okay, so she owes $600, right? And he owes $1,300. That is $400 for the child support and $900 rent for rent. Yep, just tell me where you're living now. We're living with my parents right now. We didn't need a place to stay when we moved in with her. We chose to move in with her together. Just a second. Hey, Miss Ambrose, now I thought it was all over. It was going to be nice. I wasn't going to be, you weren't going to be right here. When you moved into Miss Williams' home, were you and the charming Mr. Williams a couple? No, we were not. Just a second. The two of you, we were talking at the time. We weren't dating. We started dating after we moved in with her. That's what I thought. Yeah, that night. Just a second, just a second, just a second. Well, you just said to me we didn't have to move in with her. When I expressed my feelings to Lisa about moving in and getting on my own, she offered for me and my nieces her me and her nieces to move in. No, and then jump. No, that's exactly how it went. Just a second. She offered for me and the kids to move in. I told her I wanted to be on my own, and she said, you can come in. We'll do stuff with the kids. And she said it was $50 a week. I said, okay. So then a week later, he had spent the night, and then she offered for him to move in. She said, you can move in if you wanted to, and he moved in. That's what happened. No, how old are your children? My two daughters, 5 and 2. And what do you do for a living right now? No, right now? Right now, I'm currently looking for a job. Okay, when was the last time you had a full-time FD job? About a month and a half ago. I was working at McDonald's. For how long? I was only working there 3-4 months, and then I had to quit because 3 weeks. Shut up. If you do it again, I'm going to throw you out. I'm sorry. Go ahead. It wasn't 3 weeks. I was working there for like 3 months, and then I had to quit because I had no one. I had no daycare for my kids. Well, you should have thought of that before you had him. Yeah, you're right. That's not her fault. No. That's not Bird's fault. That's not my fault. That's not anybody's fault. No, that's your fault. And you're living with your mother now. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. And so how are you supporting yourself? It's not an answer. How are you supporting yourself? My parents are helping me support my kids, and their dad pays child support. You mean her brother pays child support? Yeah, their dad, the kid's dad. That's what I meant by that. Yeah. How much does he pay? He pays $276 every 2 weeks. So it's like $600 a month. Okay, I had enough. Can I finish this? With regard to Miss Ambrose, court is entering a judgment in the amount of $600. And with regard to Mr. Williams, the amount is $1,300. $900 for rent and $400 for his child support. Goodbye. Parties are excused. You may step out.